Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second panel of AOCon today. This is Tom's. Tom, this is your panel. You can take front and center. It's your panel, so you can take front and center.
I don't really know what to say.
Well, no, I'm
It
saying
would have
like
been easier with Flux here. It would have been easier with Flux
I'll
here.
intro it for you, but I'm saying that
Yeah.
you can like sit in the center here since it's
Yeah. Oh,
your.
yeah. I'm gonna try to get some.
But yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to Tom's Total Drama panel today. He was supposed to have Flux join him today, but Flux is currently sick, so I'm filling in to help it, which is kind of fitting because I have a fair bit of knowledge on the total drama scene and Rec Room and everything. So I'll hand the floor over to Tom.
Hold up. Yeah, I must just.
Is that guy 106?
Don't say this out loud. Just read it and then do what that says.
Okay.
Okay. So. Yeah, a lot of you guys know what total dramas are. Pretty much, if you guys go to the event page right now, you'll see a bunch of them. I host. Are you able to have Maker Pen just for like this panel so I can showcase some stuff?
No.
All right, guys. Sorry, you're out of luck. But pretty much, what total dramas are is they are a series of things. Come up here if you're a total drama host. If you're a total drama host, just walk up real quick. Sasha, I want to see Dino. Where's Dino? I saw Dino join. Dino up front in the green. He's a total drama host. So what he does is he made a map, and you pretty much you go to the map. You guys are split into two teams. You do challenges, and the winning team is safe, and the losing team goes up to elimination. Now, these games can be really short. Now, if depending on what the twist is, there could be events that last like maybe 20, 30 minutes, and there could also be events that last like 8 hours. So it's kind of like 50-50. It's kind of like 50-50.
Yeah. So a little bit. I guess we can go start with like a little bit of a history lesson with the whole total dramas. What do you think?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
All right. So who here knows not Rec Room, but the actual TV show of
Just leave and rejoin.
right?
Leave and rejoin.
I do.
Leave and rejoin.
I do. I know the TV show.
Who here has actually like watched the TV show? Okay, so a lot of people. Can we please remain seated, please? But yeah. So total dramas have been going on for. That show's been going on for a long time and everything, and it recently had 2 new seasons. I think actually the new season is just about to air. The second season of the reboot is about to air on Cartoon Network, so that's cool. So back in 2020, a lot of people don't know this, but there are some people. There are some people that don't know this. Who here knows who started the total drama trend in Rec Room? Who here knows? So I guarantee you don't. So, so person who started total dramas. There's a lot of misconception on who started them. Sorry, I have to moderate real quick. I don't have a dedicated moderator for this, so. All right. So the originator of the total drama in Rec Room is actually me.
Yeah, VTR.
I started them way back in the day, because I made sure to do a bunch of research to see if it even existed, and Now I may have started the total drama trend, but I didn't really keep it up or anything. I didn't really keep it up or anything. So
You might want to turn that off, by the way. The vocation.
yeah. I may have started the trend, but I didn't really keep it up. I don't really do my total dramas really that much anymore. I kind of stopped doing them ages ago. I really need to fix this because someone's just trying to invoke people. Everyone social.
All the vocals are like breaking my watch.
They can't no more. They can't no more. That's turned off. They can't initiate vocals anymore. All right. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I started Total Dramas way back in 2020, and a few people played mine and started spinning off onto their own, and then started doing their own, and it became a whole big thing, and it kind of became its own little sub community in Rec Room, which I'm not really a part of. I know Tom is, but I know I'm not really a part of that sub community. But I really don't have like an. I think it's cool that it kept going even after like I kind of slacked up on it and everything. And I've never played anyone else's. I've only hosted my own. But yeah, I can head the.
Am I able to print photos? If I print a photo, could you just scale it up?
I don't think I have print photos enabled in here either.
Can you turn on for hosts? That way I can, because there's some shit I gotta showcase that just it would make sense so we're not just talking. Like photos. While he's trying to do that, so yeah, he technically started it. Then who here knows who G Modifier is? I know a couple people. You guys do. He's the one that likes to host his games that take 10 hours to do. So I've won a 10-hour game before. It's exactly how it sounds. 11 hours. Yeah. Could you imagine sitting on VR with your headset on playing Total Drama for 11 hours? It's absolutely crazy.
Get off the stage.
Yeah, plus one guy left with 3 lives.
So kind of tell me, since I haven't really been part. How is because this is kind of a question. How is like the Total Drama scene in Rec Room changed over the years?
Oh boy. Well, the maps used to be absolutely horrendous.
Oh,
like
trust me, I
absolutely
know.
disgusting.
The first map I ever used for my Total Drama was a template.
It's all just a lot more of it is like a lot of Rec Room Studio. Some can pull it off. Gmod has good Rec Room Studio. He implements it well. Then there's people like Boomer GK whose whole map looks like actual plastic, like straight out of fucking Barbie's dream house. Vote kicks are disabled now. They weren't for a little bit. So it's kind of that. The community is how do I say this? Interesting. It goes through phases. It goes through waves. Yeah, the beach template. Boomer made the beach template, and then he made it just all plastic and stuff, which looks really ugly. But whatever. For his Outlaster. And then the community is just kind of like, it's just the main core. I would say like, there's like, I guess there's 2 parts. There's like the friend group, which is like the main group of like people that play Total Dramas, and there's also the community. I would say there's like, if you go to a Total Drama, there's about like 50 people that you'll like expect like us that's kind of cycle through. Yeah, good map, bad host, or good host, bad map. It's good. So it's kind of like that, I guess, and it's also the challenges, because back then the challenges were like, some challenges have stuck through. Like people have been doing dice sketches, which is just where you throw a dice into nothing. That's been there for 5 years, but there's also a bunch of new ones. And then there's like a lot more other stuff, I guess, but just kind of, goes through. So that's kind of that.
So let me ask you this, because I know when I host Total Dramas, this happens a lot. How much actual drama happens during a Total Drama game?
Most of the drama, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Most of the drama happens outside of the game.
Is it drama outside of the game because of what happened in the game?
Yeah.
Bruh.
All the front.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. If you play Total Drama and everything, remember it's a game, and also drama is part of the game. But
yeah, he's tweaking. Yeah, 90% of the drama happens just outside because everyone hates each other. Everyone pretends like they like each other, but I promise you, what? No, it's okay, man. It's okay. What's... um. Yeah. So does Venture Camp has more drama? Yeah. Well, does Venture Camp's kind of the same? It's in the same realm. Um. If you play Total Dramas, you know what I'm talking about. It's like pretty much like you'll play the game and then someone will get mad for some stupid reason and then take it out on everyone else. Like, what are some? Can someone type in chat just to remind me? What are some historical Total Drama crash outs that I can talk about? That Because I know you'll probably have some in mind. I know some of you guys know some.
While they're typing theirs out, I can think of
The calm cricket incident.
I can think of one time where something happened in one of mine, where um we there was this one time when like this person like this whole group of people ganged up on this one guy to get him eliminated, and like he did not take it well. I don't remember the name of the person or everything, but it was something.
Excuse me.
Disco, I don't know who that is. That one guy touched. There's like I don't know. There's a lot. There was one guy who. Does anyone here know who calm cricket is? Pretty much, he's a guy. I bet you. Let me see if I can find one of his events real quick. I bet you he has an event set up. Hold up. Calm cricket is this guy who. There's a video actually. He said some not nice things.
Womp womp.
So let me ask you this: so when you host Total Drama, what do you normally like? What are some of the challenges people can expect? Like, what are some of the challenges people expect to do?
You go to a total drama. Usually, it will start off with either there's a bunch of challenges. You're gonna do, yeah, you're gonna do sumo, which is where it uses the push mechanic where like you'll be my everyone's sumo is kind of different, but for the most part, you're on a platform and you have to just push each other off. And sometimes the platform will slowly shrink, and you have to try to hit people off the platform. There's dice catch, which they'll throw the dice, you catch it. There's a lot of parkour, a lot of climbing, racing, PvP, um, and then yeah, and then whenever you lose, you have to vote someone off. The breaking point, which is like the breaking point game, y'all, I'm sure y'all familiar with that. Um,
Yeah.
there's soccer. Soccer's a big one.
You were
Which if you
saying?
know thing that spins around, you have the
Cutting
junk and
out.
dunk umber. That's a popular one. There's
Yeah, let me block you.
I actually made a game. I'm cutting out. I made a game called Total Drama B. You guys could check it out. I made the whole thing. Uh, and then yeah, you'll get.
I hope
All right,
my
you gotta take it
recording.
away. 'Cause-
I can't. No,
all right, I'm lagging too. Out.
is Tom cutting out?
Anyone have any in
Oh,
chat? What is like some needs something?
oh yeah, you're cutting.
Alright, well,
Oh, I think Rec Room is. I think Tom is
the
having
rec
some
room, the room's
issues.
lagging.
You're crashing, Tom.
You continue. It will reset in a minute. I'm gonna.
Alright, can y'all hear me though? Can y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Can y'all still hear me? Everything good? All right. So I guess while I wait for him to come back, I can talk a little bit about my experiences doing total dramas. So like I said, I don't do them very often anymore. But when I used to do your roomie. So when I used to do total dramas back in the day all the time, I used to when I used to total dramas all the time back in the day, it was I used to do like 4 or 5 in one day, and they'd last hours on end. Really go, and a lot of the time, a lot of people would cycle through the same amount of people. Like Tom said a minute ago, would cycle through the same people over and
boy.
over again. Um, but yeah, you want to try? Talking Tom?
Now, or am I like what? Yo, jump if you can hear me.
That
They
time
can all
it
hear
didn't
me.
cut out.
Am I still cutting out? Here, I'm gonna
No, you're not
I'm
cutting
gonna
out.
restart Rec Room.
No, you're good now.
If it's
No, you're
I'm
good
fine.
now.
Okay.
You're good now.
All right. Hold on, let me look in chat real quick. Okay. Um. All right. So we're gonna move on to another thing. In Total Dramas, there's also other, I guess, games. Who knows what Disventure Camp is? Because I think that's where the root of all drama spreads. If you don't know what Disventure Camp is,
you mean the fan total drama
yeah,
series?
someone made a game off of it. Cole made a game off of it. It's so Disventure Camp is like a fan series of Total Drama. It's pretty much all right. It's if Total Drama was actually
More,
like because
more
Total Drama is
adult.
based off Survivor, right? Yeah, Total Drama is based off Survivor, but if you watch the two and you really think about it, they're not so alike besides the format. Disventure Camp is like if Total Drama actually tried to be Survivor, I guess.
Oh, okay. So I never watched this Adventure Camp. I don't know. I've heard it's good, but I've never watched it.
That's what it kind of reminded me of. Like if Total Drama actually tried to be like Survivor.
But anyway, so someone's made that like in like their
Yeah,
own.
and it's interesting. It's like it's fun, but at the same time, it's like here's the issue I always have with it. That's what I always say. Cole doesn't like hosting long events, so every single game will be every single elimination pretty much will be a double elimination
Oh,
every single time. So it's just kind of like there's no really winning it because it's just like it's like hard to explain, bro. It's just like you can't play the game like you normally would because if you try to make a move, then you can still get out just if the other side just votes you. There's not really anything you can do besides pray that you're not stuck in the middle.
yeah, understandable. Um, so what would you say? What would you say is the What would you say the most what's the most the biggest change from like total dramas back then to now?
That it should be quiet. And
The
nobody
biggest change, um, I would say the toxicity. Honestly, if you look back at the community 4 years ago, it was peak, but now everyone's just a douchebag. And yeah, you know who you
Dang,
are.
just
You guys all know who
just
you all
outing
know who you
people.
are. You all know who you are.
See, like I said, I
Looking
may
at
have
you,
started.
Arsh.
I may have started the total drama trend, but I'm not part of the total drama rec room community. Like I don't know like how any of the drama or any of it works. Like I have no idea.
I'll tell you how it works. I'll tell you how it works. This is exactly how it works. A game will be going, someone will get out, they'll get butthurt and then start drama over it, and then bring in people's personal lives, and then they'll get kicked out of
They
the
get
friend group.
they get butthurt and bring in their personal lives
Yeah,
over
yeah. So
a
I'm not gonna get
total
into. Yeah, you guys all
drama.
know who I'm talking about. Certain people who will make fun of other certain people's um how do I relatives. I guess that's a good way to put it. Vertebrae and total drama are kind of intertwined at this point, and it's kind of the drama that comes from total drama is the drama
What is
isn't in
that?
the
What
actual
is
games, it's
vertebrae?
afterwards. It's like the you know how your AO has a friend group server? It's like the
Yeah.
total drama friend group server.
Okay. So basically, a lot of people just like from a game, a lot of drama just starts from it and everything because of total
It
dramas.
and it's weird because I don't know, but total dramas are fucking awesome, dude. They're awesome. They're what got me into Rec Room. Like
So
I first
would you say though, like they've gotten because of the toxicity and everything that happens, they've gotten a bad reputation now?
I mean, I would say, I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of Total Drama players. One of my favorites, and their name is Glaggle. They're not here right now, but they're a really strong competitor. I see them come up a lot. If you ever see Glaggle, he has a backwards orange cap and orange hoodie. He likes pointing as well. If you ever see Glaggle in a public lobby, say what's up. Uh,
I
um,
didn't even do that because of you saying anything. I looked at my monitor and I saw him on the recording.
uh, um, but yeah, I started my Total Drama was made out of pity. That's because
Really?
yeah, back in 2021, I played Total Drama Aiden, and I made an alliance with this one person. Well, I tried to make an alliance with this one girl, and she was just a total bitch. I'm gonna start. She was a bitch, and and she was like, "You can't do alliances," and I'm like, "Yes, I can." So I made an alliance with someone else. We voted her off, and then she started getting all mad.
Wait. Said you
What?
can't do alliances. Bro, had she watched the cartoon?
That's exactly what I
Like,
said. And then
like
Aiden,
it's literally a thing in the freaking show.
yeah, and then Aiden was like, after me and this other girl teamed up on the girl that said no, like we voted her off, and then Aiden was like, "That's actually not fair. You're not allowed to do alliances. It's cheating." So out of pity, I just made my total drama, and then it became one of the most popular ones. And Aiden, my all stars, my all stars average about 30 to 40 players. His all stars couldn't even get 3.
Dang. I did
So
one All-Star season one time. What I did because my total has like I think like 120 something seasons I think, and when we reached our 100th season is when we did our All-Stars. I don't even know if I should even start my mine back.
I mean,
Someone asked, were you excited to see How to Train Your Dragon? Well, that's not related to this freaking panel.
you definitely could if you try to make it more, I guess, organized. You could. Here's one thing I've seen on other things, but never on Total Dramas. This is something I've been trying to do: casted seasons, where I've been trying to do this thing. I already have a form for it. The American Revolution event I want to do, where it's like you could fill out a form and then I'll cast people who I think will be good, and it'll be like Europeans versus Americans. And then I want to do other form of casted seasons where it's like you fill out a form and it'll be like casted like heroes versus villains, or casted men versus women, or casted like 18 plus and teens and stuff like that, like casted seasons, and that's something I've always wanted to do.
That's a cool idea. That's actually a really cool idea. I kind of like that. I
Because
had a
if you
question. I got a question for the audience here. So, real quick. Raise your hands if you've played Total Dramas, like if you've actually played them before, and if you, all right. Raise your hand if you haven't played them but you're interested. See someone in the audience just straight up shaking their head like, nah, I'm hearing
Raise
way
your
too
hand
much
if you think VTR should host his Total Drama again.
Oh, okay.
That's a few. A little bit.
I could maybe do one. Who knows? Maybe I have that planned as one of the events for AOCon. Who knows? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Who knows? Maybe that's one of the AOCon events that are planned. Maybe.
Oh, well, I
Maybe.
didn't know that.
How old are you?
Maybe. Maybe
that
there
was.
is. Maybe there isn't.
Because
I don't
I've
know.
only seen yesterday's schedule and today's schedule. But yeah, I mean, I want to do casted stuff. Like I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna do it, just because I think it's hard just in the form of, I guess, initially getting the form out, because then I have to
Wait,
DM a bunch of people. But
Did they
it's something
hear
it's something I want to do, and working up the times
Well,
is
and
the
it's
weird
also
stuff.
hard with some people in rec room. Not everyone, but like some people, it's hard to get people to take things seriously and actually like do stuff like that sometimes and everything.
Yeah.
For Pete's sake, you've seen with the problems we had in AO in the past.
Yeah. Sure. She's. Oh, sorry, I'm sneezing.
No, you cannot come on stage.
But also, all right. Troller's gonna know what I'm talking about here. Who knows what the drama awards are? I thought you something. Victor, have you ever heard of the drama awards?
No, this is the first time hearing of this.
There's a recording of it somewhere. I think Flux has it.
I hate
Pretty
this
much,
game.
about a year and a couple months, last year. Me and Troller hosted this thing. The whole community showed up, called the Drama Awards, where we did categories such as, kind of like your Tonys. I made it before I even knew what the hell the Tonys were, but pretty much there's categories like best villain, best hero, biggest manipulator, funniest player, stuff like that, like roles that like like total drama themed, best map, best host, best event, stuff like that. And then in between we did performances too, like I think Turtles and like the Misters did a YMCA performance. Flux did a performance of my superhero movie.
Oh my gosh, why am I not surprised by that?
And there was a few other things. Jack did a drama contest and some other stuff. So it was just for a drama awards for the drama community, and I wanted to do another one, but Troller said never. Oh yeah, did Kinger do SpongeBob? Actually there was SpongeBob. Yeah, I think that there was SpongeBob for the opening one. I do remember that.
That's pretty cool. Y'all had like a little award show for it. I think that's pretty
Yeah.
neat.
I'm gonna do it again. I just probably maybe this summer. I need to pick a new host though. I'll probably let Flux do it because Troller's saying no. I mean, I don't have an event scheduled, but if you guys are interested in competing in Total Dramas, what I want you to do right now is go to the events page, go to the search bar, and just type in total. Like just type in the word total, TOT, or you can just put in TOT and it'll come up. You'll find a bunch of Total Dramas scheduled. You can go to some of those and just try out your first one. Or BTR said it looks like he's gonna end up. It looks like he's gonna end up hosting one. There's another Total Drama player I always see. His name is Jeremiah. Oh, hey Jeremiah! I didn't know you. I didn't know you were here. But yeah, so there's
How did
most Total
get up here?
Dramas. Most Total Dramas will allow up to 40 players, but there's some like if you want to play this Venture Camp, which I was talking about earlier, you have to literally get on 10 minutes before it and spam the event for minutes and minutes and minutes just so you can get in because it's 16 players and like 30 people try to get in every time. So like they're popular. A lot of them fill up pretty fast.
Are you guys YouTube? I am.
He
don't know
is.
if
I did TikTok at one point. I had 100,000 and then I got banned for no reason and I still don't know why. I actually couldn't tell you why. I was away. I
This is
can't.
actually this
2
this
weeks without
panel
my
is
phone,
actually being
so.
recorded right now to go on my YouTube channel. So
All right, we got about 20. We got 20 minutes still. What else is there to really talk about?
We don't have to drag it out for the full hour.
We don't have to know. We could just. We could use any questions. Then we can close it there.
Oh yeah, let's take some audience questions.
If anyone has anything to say that we can talk about, this or questions or anything, and then we'll end it when everyone's done.
We're only gonna answer questions on
Just the total drama
Uh.
rec room, all that stuff. Okay.
what was that dude's name?
He's I don't know, something with a H or a K. I'll look for him for you. He, him. Yeah, he, him. Let me see this in chat. How often do you shave your neck beard? That's a good question, VTR.
I don't have a neck beard.
Shave your neck beard. What the hell does that mean? OAH, the ARGs. Is that something we should really talk about? Oh God. Okay. The Gmod incident.
Okay. I was like, I'm back in here and there was nobody here.
All right. So spin. I will. You said the strat. Here's the strat to getting far in any total drama. Most total dramas, depending on what you're playing, most total dramas will eventually go to elimination challenge because that's also a big change. It's not. I like to do my total dramas voting all the way out because that's how the show is. People who say that total drama should be played with voting ending in final 10 are delusional. But how current total dramas are mostly played because of the community is it's a lot based off of skill now rather than like strategic stuff. It's
I
based more.
don't like that. I do.
I know, I hate it. I hate the whole idea.
I
of it,
do
but
some challenges where there's like, okay, last person to reach the finish line is
Controllers
eliminated. Blah, blah, blah. But a lot of the time, it always comes down to votes. The only ones that are like this.
It should always come out. That's the fucking show. Like
the only one that's like the only one that comes down to like if the last one standing from getting like losing a challenge is from in the finale.
And I know, yeah.
Bro, no way.
Is Dan Vivian again?
He just flew, or she. I don't know if it's a he or she.
What's happening?
Gender.
Ignore it. The recording can't even hear him.
It's a
I think that was the guy that crashed the entire server.
That was actually funny. Oh my God.
All right.
Oh.
Let's
you
wrap
want
up
drama and to win. All right. Well, unfortunately,
we're gonna wrap up this panel before anything else happens.
Yeah.
But before we wrap up, there are plenty of other panels today. There is a Actors Online Theater panel later today. There's also here in about 20 minutes there will be a Star Wars panel. If you are a Star Wars fan, come check that out. And then at the end of if you are an Epic the Musical fan, there's an Epic panel